Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight we will be continuing Animorphs number 6, The Capture by K. Applegate. Now, I'm a little sorry about starting this late, but I was out and about today, and then I came home and had dinner, so yeah. And before I begin on the reading of this wonderful chapter, I would like to take a moment to thank my Patreon supporters, those who donate to my Patreon. And so far there's only one, but you could always be a second or a third one, Hey. And I would like to thank James Bevan for donating. Thank you very much, Jim, especially in the months where, for some reason, near the start of every month, Patreon made you go through hoops to continue donating. So thank you very, very much, and I look forward to your support for months to come. And let's get started with the chapter, eh? I clung to Tobias's feathers. It was easy enough to do. Fly legs can grab onto glass or hang upside down on a ceiling. I could feel the wind whipping around me. It rattled my wings and actually whistled through the chinks and joints of my tiny exoskeleton. An incredible array of aromas assaulted my sensitive antennae. Unfortunately, the main things my fly brain seemed interested in were anything sweet, anything rotting, or anything decayed and putrid. This is a little like that true morph I did early on, Rachel pointed out. The same interest in dead meat. Suddenly, a monster, it loomed huge in my compound eyes. Smaller than me, but still way too big. What the? I yelped. What is it? Cassie asked. Oh man, I think it's a flea. It looks about the size of a poodle, but not even slightly cute. Wait a minute, Tobias cried. Are you telling me I have fleas? Just one that I've seen, I answered. Now he's gone. He probably jumped off. Actually, I was lying. The flea was working his way along Tobias's skin, beneath the feathers, looking for a good place to sink his penetrating, bloodthirsty tongue. But somehow I didn't think Tobias would want to hear that. Okay, we're at the hospital, Tobias said. I'll take a low pass, then tell you guys when to jump off. Kind of like an old war movie. You guys are the paratroopers. Good example, Marcos said. Ever notice how in those old movies the paratroopers mostly get shot? Jake, Cassie whispered to me in thought speak so that no one else could hear. Yeah, you could still drop out of this mission, she said. Everyone would understand. Thanks, but no. Tom or no. The Yeerks have to be stopped. That's what I told myself. Anyway, I guess it was true. Okay, everything looks fine to me, Tobias said. I see an open window on the third floor. No screen. You're sure? Marco asked. Marco, in light this bright, I could tell you if there was a single strand of spiderweb across that window, let alone a screen. He said spiderweb, Rachel moaned. Help me! Marco mimicked. Like absolutely terrible luck, the old version of The Fly had been on TV the night before. Like fools, we'd all watched it. I don't understand what this means, Max grumbled. Get ready, Tobias said. 3, 2, 1, bail! I leapt from his back. I opened my wings. The slipstream was so fast it sent me tumbling end over end through the air. But as my speed dropped, I quickly gained control. Everyone okay? Yeah! Rachel said. I see the window opening, Axe said. I saw him fly past me like a buzzing, wobbling, careening jet fighter. At least, I think it was him. I fell in behind, following his wake. It turned out X was wrong. What he thought was a window was actually a small sign on the side of the building. With fly eyes, you had to get pretty close to see anything. So we blazed along the face of the building for a while, trying to spot it. Keep going, Tobias called to us. You're almost there. Suddenly, I could feel a rush of cooler air billowing out at us. Here we go, I said. I turned into the current of air and seconds later was in the relative darkness inside the building. Okay, we're looking for anything that might be a miniature yerk pool, I reminded everyone. Everyone except Axe has been near a yerk pool, so try to remember that smell and see if your antennae pick up anything similar. I'll tell you one thing. I'll bet I know where the maternity ward is. I smell large numbers of diapers, Rachel said. Okay, let's split up like we planned. Axe and Cassie, you're with me. Rachel and Marco, be careful. Rachel and Marco peeled off and soon disappeared from sight. The three of us flew into what we figured was a hallway, since it seemed very long and had bright lights all along it. I smell poop. I smell a banana. At least I think it's a banana. And I smell more poop, Cassie said. Say one thing for flies. If you ever need to find poop, hire a fly. Below us, barely visible, we occasionally caught sight of big moving oval shapes at the tops of people's heads. But with our limited sight, they seemed like floating islands of hair moving on a blurry sea. How's our time, Axe? I asked. We have used 20% of our time, Axe reported. Good. That's right on plan, I said, trying to reassure myself as much as the two of them. Yeah! What is it? That human tried to reach up and hit me, Axe said, but he was very slow. Hey, Cassie said. Hey, do you guys smell that? More poop? No, similar to poop, but different. A strange smell. My fly brain doesn't know what it is. I'm trying to remember. I too am smelling something, Axe reported, but not very strong. I'm thinking we turn right, Cassie suggested. Right turn. I agreed. Now I was getting the scent too. A dark, deep, rich aroma. Sweet and oily. Marco! Rachel! I called to them in thought speak. You guys have anything? Barely here. Must. Away. Nothing. We are at the limits of the thought speak range, Axe said. Ellison was more powerful than before. In there, I said. I think that's a door. We landed. My 6 legs, each armed with sharp talons and sticky pads, gripped the smooth surface of the door. Here's a question, Cassie said. How do you open a door when you're like 1/8 of an inch long? Down to the floor. We can walk or fly under the crack. Seconds later, we were in the linoleum, marching jerkily forward. We passed beneath the door, then instantly took flight again. Oh man, there's definitely something in here, Cassie said. Over there. Do you see a big, shiny looking Superdome kind of thing? Yeah, I agree. I think that may be it. Does anyone see anyone in the room? Any humans? No one did. Okay, Axe. You demorph first. If someone barges in, your andalite body will be more useful than the 2 of us as humans. Yes, Prince Jake. Axe, you really, really don't have to call me that. Yes, Prince Jake. I'm beginning the change. Cool. Cassie and I will hang out on the ceiling. A few minutes later, I saw a vast eyeball stuck on the end of a long stalk come shooting up toward us where we hung upside down. One of Axe's extra stalk-mounted eyes. The eye turned to look at us. Then, a violent vibration in the air. The eye disappeared from sight. And a second vibration, like something falling. Axe, are you okay? Yes. There was a human here, but he is unconscious now. And that's the end of that chapter, and I'm sort of getting a hang for reading Axe. Hang on just one second. Yes, there was human. But the thing is, I'm taking a little bit of lines from a future book to sort of shape how I'm reading. So I'm just trying to, I guess, sort of make him alien, but not really, not alien, but mostly emotionless, but there's a lot of pride there, and I'm trying to work everything together. So hopefully by the end of the series, I will have worked out a voice for Axe that I really like. And yeah, sort of reminding you that Tobias can't take showers. That flea they saw on him, and Tobias like, the fuck, I have fleas? And Jake's like, oh no, no you don't, just went off, I don't know what happened. And in reality, Jake's watching the flea, suck blood from Tobias, and it's like, oh yeah, Tobias doesn't have showers. Oh my god. I don't really like showers that much, but I take them because they keep me clean and they help keep me healthy. Oh god. And yeah, I'm glad to do another help me. Is that, as mentioned before, is something I really, really love. Do. Now, the next 2 chapters, I'm going to definitely have things to say. And I'm sadly enough, there were spoilery things I really want to talk about with them, but spoiler free for the rest of the series, so I won't be able to talk into it as much depth, and I might not reference these chapters later on in the series, but definitely the next 2 chapters, I will say you should come back to what happened then later on in the series. And you won't know what I'm talking about now, but when it happens, it'll happen. So I can't wait to get to next chapter, but I also don't want to fuck it up. So, if you have anything you want to discuss about the chapter, comment below. Remember, no major spoilers in the YouTube comment section. And so, if you do want to talk spoilers with me, and you're watching on the YouTubes, just go to the description and a link to the Tumblr Ask box will be there. Now, I don't want any major spoilers because I'm really hoping people come into this series through these videos, so no major spoilers. And so if you are one of those people that watch this video and you're like, oh my god, this seems like a much more interesting series than I thought it was going to be. If you would like to buy your very own copy of Animorphs number 6 to Capture by K.A. Applegate, if you're on the YouTubes, link in the description. And if you're watching on my blog, link below the video. Link below the video, and you'll be able to buy your very own copy of Animorphs number 6 The Capture by K.A. Applegate. If you're watching on the YouTubes, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any more of my videos on here. I mean, I'm going to be doing reviews. I'm going to continue reading Animorphs. So yeah, keep tuned. And if you're watching on my bloggity blog and you're watching on the desktop version of my bloggity blog, please choose the follow by email option so you will never again miss a blog post by me. I don't just do these videos. I do Flight Rising and Dragon King giveaways. I do written reviews. There's fan fictions posted on here. So, a lot of stuff going on. So you don't want to miss out. Don't want to. Okay. Now, here's the real life segment and also where I work on a graphic slowly. So when we stopped last, I had, finished this picture and I told you all, just put words there. What do you want me to write? And so no one actually submitted what they want this to say. You had, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. God damn, it's Monday. Shit. I know it's Monday because I'm recording this video now, but, got a case of the Mondays. And so here it is. And no one submitted anything. And luckily, shortly after last broadcast, I did add some words myself. So let's go to that. Let's see. What's the size? Yep. Here we go. I did two sides of the same coin. And just, yeah, that's why that's the phrase I always think of when I see Daenerys and Cersei. Like, and if any of you do believe Cersei is actually a Targaryen, and if you're wondering, everyone's a secret Targaryen in Game of Thrones. There's, but never mind my whole discussion on that. But so yeah, two sides of the same coin. I mean, Cersei is fucking nuts. I love her, but yeah, she's nuts. And Daenerys is just battling with madness, doing things that are insane, but still reigning herself just in time. I was sort of hoping in season 7 when she lost Viserion that would help tip the scales of realizing she's not powerful. And but never mind about Game of Thrones. My thoughts on Game of Thrones season 7, because that would take up way too much time. So yeah, and I do ship these two because, well, I'm a multi-shipper. Crazy. I'm the kind of multi-shipper that you do not take home. So, and here we go. Here is the final graphic here. I will say that the process you didn't have to see with the adding of the letters, that was, wow, I did some stuff there that I don't normally do, and I think it's better off for it. So, what would you like the next graphic I work on to be? And in case you're suggesting Animorphs, remember no major spoilers. No, so if you're waiting for a part in the series where you would really like to see me do something for it, just wait, just wait. And now we come to the Hopeful Wishes segment. I say Hopeful Wish, and then I drink. Tonight's drink is more flavored water. Yeah. I ate too much tonight. God damn my stomach again. But anyways, let's see. Okay, Hopeful Wishes is a segment where I drink and I say some hopeful wishes, and you can join in by drinking along with me. Drink your favorite alcohol, liqueur, or whatever the fuck's lying around. And if you don't drink for whatever reason, drink orange juice, milk, etc. And the second way you can join in with me is you can submit your own hopeful wish. Just comment down below, and next episode, I will read it. So, no one submitted any hopeful wishes this episode. I was just giving thumbs up like, oh, they can't see that. They don't have. Never mind. Anyways, I'm going to make up some hopeful wishes and then drink. I hope everyone is doing good both mentally and physically, because no one needs to deal with any medical bullshit. Hopefully tomorrow I will get my glasses. Tonight I went to the wrong location. So that was interesting there. I felt so fucking bad. I did really tip my Uber driver, because he was like, "Oh yeah, next I'll drive you to where you want to go next, without making me pay other Uber." And I was like, "Oh my god. Wow. Shit." That is good. Good guy. Good when that happens. Really, I always feel bad whenever I mess up locations, but that has totally been the first time that has ever happened. Ever in the history of ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hope that Rev Resner feels better tomorrow, because he was not feeling good today, hence I took an Uber. I hope I I hope that Dad doesn't get mad that I went to a store for, spiritual stuff, and he doesn't get too mad, because he's My opinion is you can believe what you want to believe, and I'm not going to harp on you. I mean, I'm married to an atheist. So, having people around me agree with what I believe isn't the highest priority I have in my life. But my dad, anyways, is like, if you do not believe exactly what he says, he calls you a Nazi. No, seriously, he was freaking out about, there's the generic card sent from the businesses you go to saying happy holidays. And I'm trying to calm him down, trying to calm down by saying, hey, listen, it's just a business thing. And then I end up being called a Nazi. So it's like, hope he doesn't overreact. Hope I might be able to bullshit my way out. Okay. Anyways, let's drink. 3, 2, 1. And I finished drinking, but if you haven't, just pause, finish drinking, and remember to press play. And next episode will be more of Animorphs number 6, The Capture by K. Applegate. And that will air very soon. I wish I had started recording these earlier in the day so I can really space them out. But hey, I got out and about, so that's good too. So, see you later.